Hey everyone, super excited to be here and super excited to show off my monthly spread for January 2021. I love being inspired by things around me or pretty stationery, and this time I was inspired by a galaxy washi tape with pretty pastel colors. If I do find the shop, I'll put it below so you can support them. And this time I decided to make a galaxy snail theme. Stay with me here. Stay with me here. It's very cool. I really love the colors that I mixed in this video. And if you want to support me and support this channel, please like this video, subscribe to this channel. It really helps with the algorithm, and it's going to really help me in the future to make these videos for you. So let's go with it.
So we're going to start off with the cover page. I usually do a cover page for each month, and I'm going to teach you how to draw a snail. So first off, you start off with a circle for its main shell, a smaller circle for its head, and then draw a neck, which is just a rectangle towards the bottom of the shell, and then make the rest of its body. So I'm sketching everything here, but you'll get to see everything outlined afterwards. Now we're going to extend the shell with these curved rectangles going from largest to smallest, and then at the end you kind of tip it off. So now you guys have a full-on snail shell, and then you're going to draw 4 small antennae for the snail's feelers on the head, the smaller circle that you drew before, and then that's pretty much a snail. Draw 4 smaller circles on the antennae and you're good. Next, I'm going to outline with a micron pen the shell and the whole snail. I do like to sketch out whatever I'm working on my bullet journals first, and then I'll go ahead and outline it with a micron. So I don't know what your guys' opinions are on snails or mollusks or nudibranches, but I think they're super cute and super simple to draw. So that's why I wanted to start off 2021 with a snail theme, because they're so simple and super cute with pastels, and it'll just look so bright for the upcoming future of 2021. I usually draw depending on my mood, what I'm feeling. So right now I'm feeling a very galaxy snail kind of way, and I just want to take things slow and steady, but really have a optimistic future ahead of me for that. Here I am outlining the other snail. It's a larger snail, and I really like the fact that I can make different kinds of snails and judge up a design with different shells and different colors. So you can really take this simple concept and make a lot of different designs, and those are the kinds of themes and designs that I really love, is when you have the freedom to take one small idea and to just iterate and make a lot of different designs from it. So now I'm going to pull out my watercolor palette, and I'm going to be mixing some pastel colors using the colors cobalt blue, red, and violet. And those are my base colors that I'm going to be putting some white in, and then after I'm just going to mix them into pastel colors. They're still pretty vibrant, so I'm going to have to water them down, and I'll show you how I water them down as we paint. So for the watercoloring process and watering down these paints, I'm using a yogurt lid and putting some water in it and watering down the paint that I just mixed. And that's a great way for me to control the amount of water and paint that I'm going to be applying to these snails. And right now I'm going to be applying some pink in these different patches. I'm trying to do it as random as possible, but make it look a little bit um, just cohesive in a sense. And then afterwards, I'm going to go in with the blue and the purple. But as you can see here, I am not only painting on the snails, but also painting their slime trails. And now I'm putting the blue here as well. Beauty about these pastel colors and watercoloring is that you're able to layer on these different colors, and you can see like little bits of purple coming through already because of the red and the blue, and it just makes it so that the design is very interesting to look at and very pretty and very galaxy looking as well. Now with the purple, as you can see here, the purple that I'm applying is pretty dark, so you want to water it down to make it cohesive with the pastel red and the pastel blue. And overall, it's just going to somehow meld together. Just trust the process and go with it. And you can always water things down or darken things up as you wish. Now as for the stars, I'm just using straight up watercolor paint. It's not diluted at all. It is just the plain old white that I use to make the pastel colors. I did try to use Posca paint pens in the color white. It just didn't work, and I think it's because of the wet surface that I was applying it on. So worst comes to worst, just use the same white that you use the pastel colors on, and it looks very pretty and very vibrant. You can go um, as much as you want with this galaxy or as little as you want with the stars. Just go ham on these snails and also put them in the slime trail as well. Now I'm going to draw in January with a Tombow Dual brush pen in the color Pastel Purple, and 2021 as well. I almost said 2020 there. And then I'm going to use this brush pen, this black brush pen that I got from Hobonichi to outline the shadows for the script. So that, my friends, is the title page for January 2021, and we're going to move on to the month or calendar for January. Um, in here, I have these little tiny snails that I drew. and I'm going to outline them with my micron pen, of course in a finer style, so it's going to be a 02 instead of a 05. And these are so cute, you guys. Like, this is probably my favorite part of the whole monthly spread is these little cute snails and their tiny little poses, and they're so tiny and cute. So now that we have our cute snails, I'm just going to draw in simple 6 by 6 spacing boxes. We're going to be able to fit in 7 boxes per snail line, and it's going to look super cute. And overall, there's 31 boxes or days in January 2021. So keep that in mind when you're going to be drawing in your calendars for this year. And just like our big snails in the title page, I'm going to dilute some of this paint and I'm going to paint these cute little snails. I'm just going to do the same thing, just block out some paint for each one of these snails and just mix the colors up so that they look very vibrant on the page and they're going to match the washi tape really well. And now that our snails and cilantros have taken life, I'm going to put on the galaxy stars, and that's just going to be the simple white paint that we had before. Um, Try not to go too ham on these because if you put too many stars, it's just going to look like a mess. Um, do try to be subtle with your stars if you have smaller snails. With the same Tombow Dual brush pen, I'm going to write out galaxy snails, and then with the same black brush pen, I'm going to bring in the shadows as well. I don't know if you can buy this black brush pen. I really love it, but it's a muted one that they gave out at Hobonichi this year for free. And then I'm going to write out each numbered day and also the corresponding name of the day because as you can see, the weeks aren't aligned, so you can't just put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on top and then expect all of the corresponding columns to match. You need to put in the day and the number as well. Now I'm going to put in my weekly, and this is going to be a very simple weekly spread, but with some cute snails lining about on the walls of this page. So what I'm going to do is draw these 3 snails and color them in, but I'm also going to be drawing 8 different lines to the middle of the page. Um, so 4 on each page. And you will see what I'm going to do here, but I'm going to extend it with the names of the days of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it just makes the box look really interesting and a little bit more put together instead of me just putting in the days of the week or the habit tracker title inside of a box. So now I'm going to close up all of the boxes, of course. I did make a couple of mistakes here, and you'll probably see it when I draw this line. Ugh. Oh my god. Yeah. So I switched back to a ruler because it wasn't chopped up like this blue um, square, and just close up all of the boxes. Next, I'm numbering each of the days. I actually started in December 28, 2020 for this, so don't mind the numbers actually. And then I'm doing a habit tracker on the side, on the bottom, and it's just going to have Monday through Sunday, and then all of my habits I'm going to write out. And then I'm going to also put in my water tracker on the side, so I track out how much water I use in a day, and also whether or not I complete a specific habit for the day. And then we're going to finish it off with these cute little snails and paint them to life. So this is my final flip through of January 2021, you guys. I've been using it for a week already, and it's so beautiful and so functional, and it's really making me happy to use it at the start of this year. Um, Definitely check it out. You don't need this specific washi tape to make it beautiful. All you need are a couple of paints or whatever you have on hand, and just draw snails, make them look pretty. So this specific spread, I don't know what happened to the film. I'm sorry, but this is my habit tracker, and I used the snail rims for each of the goals I had for the month. So my reading and finance goals. And then, of course, I do have my weekly habit tracker on this one. So like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's season.